attention. I'm getting into the
I'm paying
introduction
attention.
here. Wake up over there. Look alive.
What do you want from?
Pay attention.
Always alive.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Quit wiggling around. You're distracting me. That's Dave Cackley over there. We've got a Friday going on here. Everybody's excited. I'm excited because I get an extra day working up at Lewis's Farms today. You are wiggling a pen or something over there.
Bendy pen. Got the rubber pen thing going. Look at that. It's like magic.
What you got going this weekend? Anything good?
I'm going to relax, going to watch football, going to hang out with Max, play, run around, do whatever he wants to do. That's what we do usually every weekend. So
good stuff.
Yeah, good times.
Is he 7 or 8 now?
He's 7. Just had his. We just had a parent teacher conference earlier this week.
Yeah.
And his teacher was running like 20 minutes behind. The meeting was supposed to be at 6:10. It was like at 6:30.
Yeah.
So we go in there. She's like, "Oh, Max's mom. Oh, this will be really quick. And she was really nice. This is the nicest way a teacher has ever said, "I love your kid, but he's smart. He's great, but he's got to shut up." He just doesn't shut up. And he does this, and she's like, "It's kind of frustrating because like I will be talking, and he is engaged in conversation with somebody, and I'll be like, Max, what did I just say?" And he'll repeat it right back to me.
Really?
It's like so he was listening, but he just wasn't,
Yeah.
Look, so it was, and Max actually warned us ahead of time. Is there anything your teacher's going to say? She's like, yeah, I talk too much. Self-aware kid for a 7-year-old. So
one of my
cool.
Facebook friends last night wrote on Facebook that she just got back from her son's parent-teacher conference, and it was all A's, and it was what a great kid he is, and blah 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 blah. And I had to comment back on there. I said, if Facebook was around back when my mom was going to conferences, she'd come home and cuss a blue streak on Facebook and then dig me out from under the bed to beat me, which was true. Because I'm telling you, man, parent-teacher conference night at my house, it was triple underwear and 2 pairs of jeans for when they came home. It was some scary stuff, boy. I'm here to tell you what. They'd go to parent-teacher conferences. I'd get the rosary out, and it was appropriate dress for after the fact. It was I'd double up on the jeans and drawers, and you knew it was coming.
Yeah, well, dude, it wasn't that much different from me, man. I had all these top 10 students in front of me, and then they get to me, and it's like, and they were nice. They were nice about saying Dave just needs to apply himself, but it was like my dad would give me this look when he'd come home from parent-teacher conferences. It was like, son, you better practice digging some holes.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what you're doing. But hey, I overcame that, became a college graduate.
You did?
Yeah, dude, I got a college degree.
I couldn't agree more. You're ahead of me. I'm not a college graduate. Good for you.
Not helping me out that much financially, but at least I have it.
Right. And how's your college debt doing?
I'm paying it down.
You're paying it down.
Yes, I'm paying it
How
down.
long have you been out of college?
I'm into the 4 digits now. The 4 digits, not the 5. Down to under 10 G's.
And again, the question is, and this is nothing against you. I'll get to the point. How long have you been out of college?
20 years.
20 years. You wonder why I'm pushing skilled trades as a candidate.
There you go. As you should.
Seriously, you and I could be electricians making $90,000 a year right now.
The hell were we thinking?
Dude, we could be welders or pipe fitters, and you know how much money we could be making?
I can work underground. I can
Sincerely.
put this thing into that. Good Lord.
Ay.
Man.
Or as they would say out east, oy vey.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do? Some news on a Friday?
Yeah, let's do it. Senate voted on Thursday to pass a budget resolution for next year. This could make it easier for Republicans to pass major tax cuts, which is a top GOP priority. The 51-49 vote was split mostly along party lines. Only Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky voted no. So, we'll see what the tax cuts do, see if they do anything. I don't know. See what happens.
Do you honestly think any tax cut is going to make any impact on you or I's life?
If we get if we get a little bit extra money back, absolutely,
dude.
I'm going to go straight to the casino and I'm going to reinvest that in blackjack.
I'm here to tell you what.
Double down
A tax
against
cut
60.
for guys like you and me will mean nothing. We will see.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't.
I love tax cuts.
I love them too, but guess what?
I don't care.
It won't make a hill of beans of difference in the day in and day out of our lives at all.
But for that moment, when I get that nice little check, like when George Bush sent me that nice little check, what was it? I mean, 20-some-odd years ago. Sure, I was a part-time employee at that point, and I blew it in about 2 weeks. But for that 2 weeks, I felt like...
you were living high on the hog.
Absolutely.
That's right.
What else is going on? This is awful. A convicted, I guess it's awful and not at the same time. A convicted cop killer who sued Alabama over its lethal injection was put to death yesterday, but not before cursing the state and saying, "I hate you."
Oh, wow.
40-year-old Tory Twain McNabb raised both middle fingers in defiance before his execution. McNabb was convicted of murdering police officer Anderson Gordon while he was sitting in his patrol car in 1997, evidently shot him 5 times, and was on death row for,
I guess,
almost 20 years.
I guess I look at it like this. If you're on your way out,
no,
the finger may not be your last best gesture.
Yeah, that's probably not. You're about to meet your maker. Is that the way you want to? You want to be a little bit more, I would say,
contrite,
conciliatory, contrite. Be like, I'm sorry for what I've done. I didn't live the life I should have.
In just general purposes.
Yes.
You can even hate the one incident that caused you to be there.
Yeah.
But overall, I think that's the moment that you might like to just take a second and go, well, there could have been a couple of times that I could have been better.
Yeah. You executed somebody,
So, and here's the other question. How do you get both middle fingers up if you're strapped to one of those gurneys?
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't yet, he was walking down, and then he was just both,
Oh, okay. Well.
Double barrels. Wow. What else is going on? A new bill before the Michigan legislature would make corporations pay more for Michigan groundwater. If the bill becomes law, corporations would pay a 5-cent per gallon fee for pumping, bottling, and profiting off Michigan water. The revenue would go towards infrastructure improvements, across the state. So I guess that sounds like a good idea. I don't know. You done? You done? Okay. So, I'm not an expert on infrastructure, any of that stuff, but I assume that's a good idea. I don't know.
A nickel a gallon's not enough. Sorry.
Okay.
The way they're pumping water out of I get it. We got a lot, and that's okay. But the way that they're go up to Big Rapids up by McCosta up there where they're doing the Ice Mountain thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water going on in that place. A nickel a gallon ain't enough.
Okay. I don't know. So 7 cents? 8 cents? I don't know. What's the number? What's the Andy O'Reilly number?
Just saying.
Okay. Finally, another round of speed limit increases are coming to Norton Shores. Speed limit on Black Lake Road will jump from 35 to 40. Grand Haven Road increases from 45 to 50. And 2 sections of Seminole Road will be bumped up from 35 to 40 between Henry and Seaway Drive. The changes were approved by the City Council earlier this week. I know some cops still have some issues with this. I don't have an issue with it on those roads. I've said this. I don't like the 75-mile-per-hour speed limit on the expressway, but
because you're stupid.
I'm not stupid.
These are roads where people are walking across the street. These are roads where there are driveways and school bus stops and all. Seminole Road itself, right there. You got apartments right there.
Okay.
People are going to be walking across the street from the apartments. It's not often, but they do. And those are the apartments I lived in when I got here. Think about this. When I first moved to town, I lived on Seminole Road. I still drank. If the speed limit was 40 miles an hour and I was pulling out of that thing drunk, I could have gotten hit.
Of course. But there aren't a lot of car-pedestrian accidents. There are some, but I don't think there's necessarily going to be an increase in car-pedestrian accidents. Now, you're going to have an increase in overall accidents because you're increasing the speed limit.
Right.
That's going to happen.
Well, but it's for you, that's job security because you tweet about car accidents.
Absolutely. And so you would think I'd be pro this. But I'm for saving lives, so I'm for keeping speed limits down, especially on the expressway.
What you continue to miss is the fact that when you're doing 75 or 80 on a highway, everybody's going in one direction. And
I understand that.
The chances of the accidents go way down.
Except in November, December, January, February, nobody knows how to drive anyway.
All right. This coming from a guy with an Afghan in his back window.
Absolutely.
And a box
because
of Kleenex.
if the car stalls out in the wintertime, Daddy's going to be comfortable. I'm going to be wrapped up.
A car that won't stall out.
Put that candle in. I'll put the candle in the Hillsborough coffee can and warm myself until help arrives. Sports.
Why don't you buy a car that won't stall out in the winter?
My car doesn't stall out. I was just playing with you.
Okay, sure.
I'm telling you, the Grand Marquis is
the
all that.
87 Grand Marquis.
2001. Stop it. Dodgers knocked off the Cubs 11-1. Cubbies are done.
Oof.
Dodgers go to the World Series for the first time since 1988. Big doings in high school football. We got Muskegon taking on Jenison. Mona Shores against Fruitport. Reese Puffer plays Kennewa Hills. North Muskegon and Orchard View. And Oak Ridge and Berrien Springs. College football Saturday. The big game. Michigan, ranked 19th, travels to Penn State to take on the second-ranked Nittany Lions. That's Penn State by 3 touchdowns there. And Sparty, ranked 18th in the AP poll, will host Indiana.
All right, my man. Have yourself a great weekend, and we'll talk to you Monday.
See ya.